Okay, so sis, tell me why it looks like I'm about to say Boosie badass. I'm the librarian, and I came to read. Sometimes the key to not getting dragged is to drag yourself, so here we go. We're going to roast the shit out of this fucking SpongeBob SquarePants built ass haircut. I'm giving you all types of geometry tees, bitch, the way that this shit is looking like. I don't know, girl. She's giving me parallelogram tees. My rectangle shaped ass hair, girl, every time I cut my hair, I'm like, girl, damn, this dinosaur egg shape ass head bitch, you would think I'm in the Fallen Kingdom. It's Jurassic World in this bitch. I just woke up one day, I was like, girl, it is too hot for this shit. Bitch, I walked outside, it was 90 degrees in this hole. I said, okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. And I just woke up, went to the barber, I said, girl, just take this shit off. And they did. And now I'm looking like a black single mother who's a lawyer and she's tired of going to these PTA meetings. You know what I mean? They're taking up too much of her schedule. Get me out of here, bitch. No, but there's a lot of shit to talk about. Y'all already know why I'm here, bitch. Y'all already know why I'm here. That means there's a lot of shit to fucking discuss. Let's talk about some pop culture shit for a little minute. Now first, let me get into Miss Incredibles 2. If I see it, as I said, make sure your kids are well behaved or at home because I'm going to get my life, okay? Incredible. I want to see Elastigirl choke you hoes out. I want to see Violet, you know what I mean, blast you bitches with some purple shit. I want Dash to be running around here, wade in the water. I want him to be running on some water. And I want Mr. Incredible to act like a decent father. We're going to see what the fuck going on, okay? And speaking of movies, I heard the tea that Wonder Woman 2, the sequel to Wonder Woman is coming out. Now DC, y'all have not been getting these movies right at all, but Wonder Woman is y'all saving grace. And I know that y'all see, I know you see it. I know you see it because you're gassing the fuck out of this shit. You have to. The rest of these movies are trash that you hoes are releasing, girl. Get on Marvel's level, girl. Get on Marvel's level, but I know that you can't. It's okay. Wonder Woman is coming out, but then I guess Marvel saw what the fuck was going on, and apparently at some event they went ahead and screened some footage from the Avengers, the new Avengers movie that's gonna be coming out, and also Captain Marvel too. So I can't wait. Troye Sivan has been coming out with some cute ass bops. I'm here for it. I'm also here for Nicki Minaj's Rich Sex. I'm here for it to the point that I just went ahead and did a remix of my own.
I just on the beat. So it's fuck you niggas to infinity. I got more power than the Trinity. If you fucking me, you gotta pay a fee. Don't do shit for free, ain't no charity. Yeah, I'm sucking dick, bitch, I'm getting lit.
And if you want to hear more of that, just go ahead to soundcloud.com/AdrianExpression and I mean shit, get your life. So Nigga Nova came out. Now Fashion Nova has been promoting the fact that they're coming out with a men's line, and they were just like, girl, y'all hoes need to fasten your seatbelts because it's gonna be something serious and shit. I was like, okay, bitch. It looked like they were gonna have these guys out here showing some type of cleavage. For some reason, it looked like they were gonna have these guys looking like they had some type of fashion sense and not these boring ass tees and baggy ass clothing. It was gonna be something actually dynamic, something, you know, that pushed the boundaries. That's what we thought it was. But then Nigga Nova, what they called it, came out with this shit. I said, girl, who the fuck finna be wearing this shit? And that's coming from somebody who be wearing cheap ass crop tops all the goddamn time. But I know, like, goddamn, sis, this shit is so garbage. Now, they might have gotten the audience wrong. And I'll tell you who will buy that shit, white people. And I'm joking around saying that shit because honestly, some of these items have already been sold out. So the niggas have been online dragging the shit out of it, but some ain't adding up because some of these shirts are sold out. Some of them said like some of these shirts are cute, but in general, this was not the idea they were going for. They were going for some romper type tees. I saw one guy say, I wanted to be a fucking whore. How am I gonna be catcalled by a woman with this boring shit? I said, oh my God. Honestly, I believe these niggas are tired of being boring. I understand it. I feel it because anytime, you know, sometimes I do try to wander into the men's section of certain stores, you know? Sometimes I'd say, you know what, let me walk out on faith. Let me give it a chance, okay? And then I walk to the men's section just feeling like I'm allergic to this shit. Like, oh my God, a full shirt? What the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? It's just nothing in my spirit. So every single time I go to that shit, every single time I go to the opposite section and where I belong, I realize I don't belong. Every single time I realize I don't belong there. Get me out of here. Boring ass clothing, no type of style, no cohesion, nothing that pops out at your ass. Girl, I'll leave this shit alone. I'll go right back to the women's section. Cause girl, that shit is boring. I understand. Maybe straight niggas didn't want to say this shit, but I can understand. I'll say it for y'all. That shit is boring and y'all want something new. It's okay. It's okay. They missed the mark, but hopefully somebody else can come save y'all cause y'all was just like, girl, I could have gone to Forever 21 for this shit or H&M, girl. You know what I mean? Y'all shouldn't have gassed this shit up like that. And since we're talking talking about bad company decisions, bad branding decisions, let me get into, and we talked about this on the fucking podcast. If you're not aware, go to fortheculturepodcast.com and get your fucking life, okay? We talked about this shit and I said, you know what? I don't know why the hell IHOP changed it, flipped the P to a B. You need to reprimand whoever was in charge of doing that shit. It is who convinced y'all to do a brand-wide change of the P to a B and talking about International House of Burgers. Girl, no ma'am. Y'all could, as I said in the podcast, y'all could have done brunch, International House of Brunch, and that would have been sickening. I would not have expected any, amazing out of this world brunch from IHOP. Y'all would have probably served us some, flat ass pancakes and watered down ass mimosas. I don't know if y'all actually served liquor. We were thinking about that shit in the podcast too. We didn't know. But I don't know if y'all served liquor, but if y'all did, it would have been a cute fucking rebranding for a moment, because I know y'all ain't gonna keep this shit forever, but like, it would have been a cute rebranding. I hope y'all ain't gonna keep this shit forever. Ain't they keeping this shit forever? Girl, they better not. That shit is garbage. But it would have been cute rebranding if y'all did brunch. I would take my ass over there and sip on y'all fucking watered down ass mimosas. Girl, I would do it. This shit is garbage. Do better. All right, let's get to the moment that y'all have been waiting for. Politics, bitch. Politics has been going crazy in this hole, okay? Because Trump is out here, bitch. Let's first talk about this G7 summit. Now, somebody called it, people were calling it the G6+1 summit. I said, girl, just hand me over to the aliens, bitch, because somebody needs to beam me up. I'm tired of being on this planet. You bitches are acting a fucking fool. I can't believe I was born into this shit. How dare you bitches have, my life force enter into such a fucking hell world? You know what I mean? Y'all had so many eons to get this shit together by the time I arrived in this hole, and it's still not fucking together. White supremacy is still fucking us up. Girl, Trump went to the G7 shit, and he was, I want Russia here. Why isn't Russia here? We talking about, why did Russia have to be excused? Girl, Russia had to be excused. We had to excuse her ass from the table because she invaded Crimea. Girl, like, what are you talking about? That's why we got her ass all the way fucked out of here. Now, sis, for certain people to be believing his base, specifically his base, for certain people to be believing that he just has no connection to Russia whatsoever, it doesn't add up to me. And this is a trend. He continues to push away our allies while coddling and while praising these dictators. And these people who rule by force and by killing the motherfuckers. It baffles me that people still think that this nigga ain't crazy. Like, girl, he's out here showing his ass, obviously, girl. Like, if you're trying to hide the fact that you're, doing some shit with fucking Russia, why would you get on there obvious as day talking about, Russia should be here? Why aren't they here? When every one of your allies said, girl, no ma'am. You're just playing right into everybody's hands. Keep talking, Trump, keep talking. Because we're gonna find the tea. And I'm gonna tell you how I know that we're gonna, for sure, that we're gonna find the tea out. And this is coming from ABC, sis. Former Trump lawyer Michael Cohen likely to cooperate with federal prosecutors in New York as his attorneys leave his case. Michael Cohen says, much like my masculinity, your time is running out, okay? Trump, just like my heterosexuality, your time is running out. We already knew that we were in a tight spot when the president's lawyer needed lawyers. We already knew that some shit was fucked up, and I use the term lawyer loosely. I should call him a fixer. I should call him the Doug to his Frank Underwood, because that's exactly what's happening. Now, Michael Cohen has tea on top of tea. If you thought there was tea before, Michael Cohen has the tea. You see the fuck I'm saying? He has been with this man for years. Sat on all type of business projects with his ass, made all type of NDAs to keep motherfuckers quiet. It's some tea up underneath Michael Cohen and that disintegrating ass hairline. So we're gonna find out what the fuck is going on. We already know that his ass got raided, remember? And so Trump and Cohen were just like, girl, we need to see what the fuck y'all got. What the fuck did y'all get from this raid? What documents did you have? Because we need to make sure that this shit ain't attorney-client privilege type tease. So the judge was like, okay, girl. She asked a former federal judge to get up there and just sift through the shit. Now let's read what the fuck happened after they sifted through the documents to decide which ones had, attorney-client privilege and which ones were allowed to be used in the investigation. Let's see, I'm reading it directly from the ABC article. Jones reported last week that of the first 3 300,000, because I think they're like a couple mil or a mil, I don't know. But of the first 300,000 items reviewed, she had determined that just 162 of them, I did not say 162,000 out of the 300,000. I said 162, period, out of the 300,000 were covered by attorney-client privilege. She rejected the items that Cohen, Trump, or the Trump organization had designated as privileged. The judge has given Cohen's attorneys until Friday to complete the review of the remaining documents. Any remaining items to be reviewed would be turned over to a team of federal prosecutors unconnected to the case to complete the examination of the documents. Girl, so it's over with. These girls try to boost themselves up on this platform of attorney-client privilege, and them girls are saying, bitch, I mean, it's not even 200 of the 300,000 documents that we just first saw that fall underneath attorney-client privilege. So what the fuck you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about, girl? We're coming for that ass. We're coming for that ass. So I want Trump to be fucking shaking in his boots. I want Trump to be, you see what the fuck I'm saying? I want Trump to be shaking in his motherfucking boots. And of course, that's not all the bullshit that's been going on in that Shabby Shack. You know what I call it? I call the White House that Shabby Shack. It's giving me porta potty teas, okay? So Trump and this Kim Jong-un ass summit that, I mean, first it was on, then it was canceled, and then at the last minute he gonna say, well, girl, let's just fucking do it. Them hoes got there and Trump decided, I guess he wanted to be joking around and shit. Everybody's so slim and skinny for the paparazzi, for the cameras. And Kim Jong-un was looking at him like, okay, I'm not really interested in this shit. I'm actually interested in playing your ass. So if you bitches don't hurry up and take these fucking pictures so I can take my ass right on back to fucking North Korea so I can see if these hoes are trying to organize a coup without my ass there, bitch. I need to be there. Your ass needs to shut your ass up. Talking about hoes look good in the camera, girl. I'm not interested in anything you have to say, girl. It's only a photo op. And that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. They like to play this shit up. Trump was acting like he got something done for real. But if you really take a look at what the fuck they signed and what is actually in it, it's a bunch of nothing. A bunch of fucking promises, a bunch of dumb shit. They ended on the note that we'll just work together towards making more shit happen. I was like, okay, this sounds like a bunch of stupidity. What the United States was supposed to be looking for was irreversible, verifiable denuclearization. That's what they claimed to be looking for, bitch. Of course, that shit didn't happen, but that's not gonna stop these people from trying to play up the importance of whatever happened at that fucking meeting, whatever bullshit that shit was. And as we all know, Trump has been involved in this bullshit ass trade war with our fucking allies, a dumbass, okay? And he got up there. Canada just said simply like, girl, you hoes ain't finna push us around. Like, it's cute. You know, we live for the American people, a key, but this White House is not gonna shove our ass around, sis. So you can try if you want to, but these tariffs, girl, we gonna give you eye for an eye type of tease. I saw nothing wrong with, you know, what the Prime Minister from Canada said at all. He wasn't even being forceful or, you know, verbally violent about the shit. He just said, girl, you hoes ain't gonna push us around. And I mean, Trump and his attack dogs, his hoes who be riding his peen, bitch, they went on there, oh my God, how dare, you know, Mr. Canada stab us in the fucking back, oh my God. Like, girl, they are right, first of all, they are right there. They are close as fuck, bitch. They're on the border. So what are you hoes talking about? And more importantly, they are our allies, girl. This is one man and they're allowing his ego to ruin everything. It's just too much going on in that Shabby Shack. And it's just, it really alarms me that we haven't heard a peep from Mike Pence. I mean, he has been being so quiet. What the fuck is he doing? We haven't heard a peep from his ass. We actually haven't heard any bullshit that Ben Carson ass is up to. I want to know exactly what they're doing every day. I want to see a planner. I want to see every decision they fucking make. I want to see their schedule lined the fuck up. And Betsy ass, her fucking pelican nose built ass, we haven't heard shit from her ass. There ain't no telling what type of fucking regulation her ass changed. I don't trust this administration for shit. We need to get their ass out of there. Hopefully Michael Cohen will crush underneath the pressure like the Pepsi can he's shaped like. And we're gonna move on about our business up until November, vote these hoes out, and start this shit over, girl, because this shit is fucked up. This shit's fucked up. But anyway, I'll be traveling this weekend for my mom's graduation. I'll have to call her doctor after that shit. We'll be close to the water and everything where I'll be going, so hopefully when I step out on the sand, no one will confuse my head for the beach ball, okay? Woo! Inflatable tees. You can have a good goddamn evening.